Hello YouTube, my name is Chowder and welcome to our Indie Game Development Showcase. Here we will be highlighting a few indie games that have been on my radar and carry high hopes along with them due to the bloating of the AAA gaming industry, where we're currently seeing big name companies only push out games with great graphics but lackluster mechanics and optimization. This space I believe is going to be filled by these indie developers who make games for the love of it and have mechanics that make gamers feel like they're gaming. Our first title we're going to take a look at is a game by Landfall Studios. You may have heard of them before, with two popular titles such as Totally Accurate Battle Simulator and Cluster Truck. With the demo releasing only a day ago, February 25th, I figured this would be a great time to highlight this game to show everyone how much fun I've been having playing it. On its surface, this game appears to be about our main protagonist running downhill to get to the objective. However, spending 5 minutes in the tutorial immediately showed me that this game had a much deeper, richer story to offer. Our main girl here is in a precarious situation. She's currently being pursued by an unknown group called the Federation, who are pursuing her relentlessly for unknown reasons. To add fuel to the fire, our leading lady here must escape the Federation through multiple collapsing worlds. And when I say collapsing, I literally mean collapsing right behind you. No, I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Holy crap. That was insane. As the player, if your speed is not up to par, you will be consumed by the broken world and you will lose one of your lives. The beautiful part about this game is a feature inside of it that I like to call anti-jump. Now what I mean by this is the game itself does not have a jump button. And you may be thinking with all these slopes and ramps, wow, that's weird. How are you jumping and going downhill? One of the unique parts of this game is the feature that makes it to where you are carrying your momentum off these jumps without having to press a button. Instead, the A button controls how fast your descent is in the air. And this couples together beautifully with the landing mechanic. Now you may see on screen here, okay, perfect, great, pop up right above my health bar. This is grading me on how well my landing was from my previous jump. Using the A button to speed your descent up allows you to control at what angle you come down on a slope after a jump. Landing perfectly diagonal on the slope will give you a perfect landing, thus giving you a speed boost and keeping your momentum going. However, if you land into a slope or at an awkward angle going down, you will receive an okay or a bad landing. These two landings will not add to your momentum at all, and in some cases will slow you down, making the collapsing world rush to your backside, continually doing damage until you escape it. Also, when you execute a perfect landing, you build your energy bar. This energy bar can be used to power up items such as your surfboard to give yourself a mid-air boost. My prediction is that we will see more items other than the surfboard upon full release. In actuality, the game itself is all about falling with style. I said this when I was streaming this title, but this game makes you feel like a little kid running downhill with the thought in your head that you're moving at the speed of light.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
With such simple looking gameplay that just screams, run downhill to the objective, the developer has managed to pack in a way of playing that game that makes running, jumping, and landing feel smooth and keeps you in the mix. So you may say to yourself, well, how many hells am I going to be running down as we enter multiple worlds? Well, that's another feature of this game that I would like to highlight. Each mission set is called a shard, and each shard has a multi-pronged path that allows you to choose which way you would like to progress through the shard. So far in the demo, we have several tiles that indicate what will be happening if you select a pathway. A plain circle is just going to be a regular level filled with sparks that you can use as currency and that allow you to collect blank circles or regular levels, where you go to collect shards and make it to the portal to get to the next world. Circles with skulls in them are boss worlds. These are worlds that contain harder and more dangerous obstacles, steeper slopes, and a drastic change of environment. Our money bag circles are the shop where you can take the sparks you've earned through your multiple runs and spend them on objects, items, and power-ups. If at full health, gain 50% boost for 1 second. Gain a burst of speed upwards. I'll take that. Question mark circles are going to be random chance encounters. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. Sometimes they can change the way your shard playthrough will pan out. This game's replay value is massive. With the 2 hours I've spent playing the demo, I have done many shard runs, and I'll tell you, not a single one has been the same. This game does feature a lot of roguelike elements in it, as far as items, power-ups, and builds, and how they affect your gameplay. If anyone here has ever played Risk of Rain, then you will be very familiar with the item system in this game. Let's say an item gives you a 5% boost every time you do a perfect landing. If you have multiple of these items, those effects can stack indefinitely, meaning that a certain combination of perks or items that can be passive or activated will drastically change how you play through each level during your shard. At the end of the shard, we have the big bad boss battle. And again, the way the developers approach this is genius. With the absence of an attack mechanic in this game, the developers created a boss level that is a circular arena where you have to navigate obstacles thrown by the boss and attack the boss by running at him, jumping, and kicking. Essentially, you just run and jump on the boss. However, this allows you to deal damage and actually have a boss fight in a game with no jump or attack mechanic, simply by using your speed and momentum gained through taking the slopes at the perfect angle. The hazards in this game are really unique. I've enjoyed every variety I have seen so far, with everything from mortar strikes to laser beams, anti-gravity zones, and everything in between. This game has no shortage of obstacles that keep the downhill run fresh and exciting. The health mechanic in this game is a classic 3 strikes you're out. However, you do have a health bar that must be depleted before losing a life, so one hit will not tank one of your 3 lives. All in all, this game's simple mechanics that are executed perfectly gives you an experience that is fun to run back and try to get a better score time and time again. With what was present in the demo, the story itself has intrigued me a great deal, and I'm interested to see how our story plays out and what different types of levels we'll see that weren't included in the demo. Haste Broken Worlds demo is currently out for free now on Steam. With no concrete release date posted online, the developers have stated the game is coming sooner than you think. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like. Also, hit that notification bell to see what next game we feature on the Indie Game Showcase. That's gonna do it for me. I hope everyone enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!